Just a second. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, roadies.
How are you, everyone?
So we are doing an all-female update. There will be another update from Zach and I later, but we wanted to address something very quick before we move on. We were just going to send it out to some, just the female roadies, but we decided to send it to everyone for clear and consistent communication. First and foremost, I just want to say, um, American Girl roadies, we are here to protect our teammates and our fellow Ugandan advocates. And I know everyone has the best intentions here and does not want to do anything bad. But at the same time, the familiarity that I've been hearing back that you've been having with the Ugandan advocate young men, we both find inappropriate. So I want to let Jolie speak to this a little bit more because I think she obviously has a lot more authority than me on this, on a lot of topics, but this one particularly.
Yeah, so to the girls, I know that we have different cultures, but I also want you people to know what our boys think because culturally, if you come and hold the boy like I'm holding Maggie, it means it takes a different, like position. And I want you to try as much as possible. We love you so much, and I know that in my team, I love everyone, and I know that love, we express it, but try as much as possible, depending on what age you are in with the boy, try as much as possible to keep a distance because I am sure that our boys don't take it positively. So I don't want to hear a story or a discomfort or a feeling that they will feel like, okay, this girl is so much, I would say in love with me. I don't want so I want us to be very careful. And also, I mean, to the girls too, especially to Lorna, Benna, and Lillian. I want you people to be strong. It's the same thing too to the boys, that don't say words that will offend them. Try to have a relationship, and of a sister and a brother relationship, because that will help them a lot. Because if they make them feel offended, it will hurt them and it makes them more homesick. Yeah. Yeah.
So, American Girl roadies, you need to be uber conservative. It is not the same as you would treat, like how I treat my male American gentleman friends, is not going to translate through the cultures. So, I need you to not, you should not be hanging on them or certainly not flirting with them. But even if you do not intend in your heart to be flirting with them, you need to go to the other end of the spectrum in how in exaggerating how platonic your relationship is. If not for their own good, also for the image of invisible children. I do not want people thinking there is relationships going on in that van. That's completely inappropriate and not good for the high schoolers either. So if I hear more stories, it's going to be an embarrassing phone call when one of us has to call you and say, you are all over this person and it can't happen. That's an embarrassing call to get from one of us. So don't make it happen.
And also, I want to talk something about the dress code. My dear fellow Americans, I respect your culture, but I want you to know that now we are in a challenge because we have two cultures to go together.
Yeah.
In our culture, on top, we don't care so much about it, but the African men get attracted more to your thighs. I know this is sorry to say this, but it's the
Gotta
truth.
say it.
I have to say it. So ensure that you don't put on a very short dress or a short, because it will make it very difficult for our boys, because naturally that is what it is. We get attracted to the thighs. So please try as much as possible. Let's try. I know it's a long time. I have been on the road. I know how hard it is.
Jolie's a roadie, by the way.
Yeah, I am a roadie too, so I know how hard it is, and I have seen some of the challenges, but I want us to live as brothers and sisters,
Yes.
and we are there for one cause and for one goal. So, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, so just in the same way, female roadies, as you wouldn't wear just like your bra around your American male teammates, we don't want any short skirts or short shorts. Because that's just cross gender lines. We already live so close together. We want to avoid the appearance of evil. Excuse me. And then you should not be wearing anyway, regardless of being cross cultures, anything that's low cut, anything that maybe exposes or oozes sexuality. No tight jeans. No ripped jeans that maybe expose like your
thighs,
underwear or
yeah.
your thighs. And if this is a financial concern, because these are the only clothes you have, you have the right to call me or tell your team leader because I certainly would rather you feel comfortable and appropriate rather than wear something that you wonder if it's questionable. And again, that's a really embarrassing conversation for you to get with your team leader or me, or Jolie, having Jolie call you and saying, hey, I've been hearing you're wearing short skirts on the road. You need to stop. You do not want to get that call. So everyone, be respectful of those things. Your hard work is so appreciated, and I think it's such like a testament. Jolie is doing the same humble task. She's our director, our visionary, and she's doing it. And I've heard her say from her mouth how much respect she now has for all of our roadies, seeing what they go through, and the fact that she's doing it and experiencing it. It's just it's how important that job is. So keep killing it. The dashboard looks awesome, and there'll be more updates after staff meeting tomorrow. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.